Hey guys, Yomi here again, and today I thought I'd go back and play some Planetside 2. It's been a very long time since I've played Planetside 2 last. In fact, it was before the new continent of Hossen was released, and that was 1 or 2 months ago. So a lot of patches came, and the HUD and the interaction is very different from what I remember. And it seems a lot more fluid and simplified. So overall, I was having a pretty good experience whenever I was playing this today. If you aren't familiar with Planetside 2, it is a free-to-play game by Sony Online Entertainment. You can get it on Steam or by itself on their website. And like I said, it's completely free to play, and of course there are some pay-to-win advantages, of course, like every free-to-play game. But this is one game that it's not particularly evident in, like it's you can do fairly well completely free, and the way that this game looks completely beautiful. It has some of the best graphics that I've seen in free-to-play titles. Just make it out to be a pretty outstanding experience whenever, especially whenever you play it for the first time. Now, one thing that you need to understand about this game, and you notice right away after jumping in, is this game is really hard. Like, you are going to die a lot, because the time to kill for especially the free-to-play weapons can seem to take a very long time sometimes, and then other guns can kill you extremely fast, like the new Conglomerate sniper rifle, the long shot, is like a one-shot kill. It's crazy. Yeah, so I was looking at the death screen a lot, and it gets really annoying, but thankfully, if you're in a very intense combat situation, you get revived by medics a lot. But yeah, it does seem like sometimes bullets will go through my shields and like completely instantaneously, and you can get kind of irritated from it. And it's definitely harder than Battlefield 4, and sometimes it really shows, and it can ruin your gameplay experience sometimes. But that is a very rare occurrence, and it only happens if you die like 10 times without getting a single kill. Now, there are 3 factions in Planetside 2, the New Conglomerate, the Vanu Sovereignty, and the Terran Republic. Now, basically the only things that separates these 3 factions is their looks, and basically the perks of each is the New Conglomerate has harder hitting weapons, the Terran Republic has more ammo for their guns, and the Vanu Sovereignty is really good at stealth and can be like freaking impossible to see at night, and they have the best fighter in the game. So yeah, I like to play as the Vanu Sovereignty. I don't know why, but that was what I did the original time I played this game, and I liked it a lot more than the other factions, so I just kind of stuck with it. I like the looks of their guns and soldiers and vehicles, and it just seems to work for me, so that is pretty much why I just tend to stick with the Vanu Sovereignty. Now, one thing that I think Sony Online Entertainment did very well was portraying the sense of scale in this game. Of course, there's 4 massive continents now, and there's bases scattered all throughout, and there's 6,000 players on a server. So just imagine that, like, there's 6,000 people in the same server as you, and it's up to like 2,000 per continent. So basically in that center battle, like usually around this place called the Crown, you can have this absolutely gargantuan battle that of a scale that I've never seen in a video game before, and it just is so damn epic. Like, there's no way to describe it other than the word epic. Like, it's got so many moments that would look great in slow motion, so many explosions and airplanes and tanks all blowing each other up. It's absolutely fantastic, and yeah, you definitely want to play this game whenever the servers are really populated. But yeah, let me tell you, one bad thing about this game is, since it's so big, if you're at a time of day where they're not populated at all, it can be extremely boring. You'll just be walking around everywhere, coming across like 2 or 3 infantry guys every once in a while, and sometimes you'll get killed, so it'll just seem like you're running around and that's it, like Running Simulator 2014. So that's one of the only hindrances on this game. I mean, also, sometimes it can seem like you have to pay money to be able to get things like upgraded armor or shielding or the best weapons, because it takes like 1,000 cert points to be able to upgrade to a new gun, and that can take an extremely long time to achieve. So yeah, they're definitely trying to push you to do some spending to do well in this game, but it's not exactly stressed like as hard as something, say, Battlefield Play for Free. So overall, Planetside 2 has its flaws, but overall it just seems like it's a very amazing experience if you play whenever the servers are really populated. It can be massive and explosive and very intense, and there's really no other games that can deliver such an experience except maybe Battlefield. So I do like playing this every once in a while to freshen things up, and I do plan to play it a little bit more often. So yeah, that is just what my take is on Planetside 2, and it's a game that I kind of miss, so I'm glad that I picked it up and played it again. So if you guys like this, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and until next time, this is me, Yummy. Goodbye and good hunting.